Hi Scorpio, how are you? I hope you are doing well. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Nina or Sinfulpluto. I hope that you enjoy your stay here and I hope that you enjoy this experience with me. And if you are returning, welcome back. Thank you for your endless and unconditional support. I love you so much. You are amazing. I hope that you've been taking care of yourself. Please drink water. Please eat your food, eat your meals, okay, and maybe some snacks if you need to, but take care of yourself. I really hope that you are. But other than that, I'm really excited to be here with you guys. We're going to be going over what you should be expecting for the week of July 29th, all right? And this is going to be a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, that's all right. The message wasn't for you, okay? So let's just go into it, okay? This is going to apply to Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus and Jupiter, Sidereal and Tropical. And if you don't know your placements, you can go to astro.com to see what they are, okay? Let me think. What else do I need to say? I think that's it for now. Let me know in the comments down below if you like this, if you like the video, if it resonates with you. I love to hear your feedback. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. Share with your friends, your family, with your dog, your neighbor. Subscribe if you want to watch more, and hit the bell notification to know when I upload. Okay. So, my gosh, you definitely want to talk today, huh, Scorpio? Alrighty, so let's get into it. All right. So, Scorpio, what is in store for you? What is the energy for the week of July 29th? What is in store for Scorpio the week of July 29th? All right, we have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups. So a little bit of disappointment, a need for healing, a little bit of sorrow, maybe feeling a little bit left behind or just not feeling very happy. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so we have a new opportunity coming in, but we also have the Ten of Swords, which can signify why you're feeling so down. And we have the Devil. Okay, I think I know what's going on here already. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. We have the Moon reversed. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. And then we have the Lovers reversed. We have the Lovers reversed. So you could be dealing with a Gemini as well. All right, but we'll talk about these two cards later. I want to get into these first four, okay? So immediately what I'm getting here is like a curse in disguise. So you know, like a blessing in disguise? This was like a curse in disguise. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing. We have the Ace of Pentacles, which is an offer or an opportunity. I feel like someone was offering you something. Was offering you what was seemingly a really wonderful opportunity, and I feel that this offer was made when you were feeling down, when you were feeling very vulnerable, and I feel like that's why some of you may have fallen for it, and I think that's why we have the Devil card here. Again, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, and maybe things ended with a Capricorn recently, but I feel that more so this was an offer that was given to you when you were feeling vulnerable, or this will be an offer that is given to you when you were vulnerable, in which case be very careful because we have the Ten of Swords, which is definite endings. But I feel like this person is kind of like the puppet master. They were very charming and, you know, very persuasive, and they knew what to say. They knew how to get their way with you, and they knew how to basically have you on the palm of their hand, Scorpio. Or it could be the reversed, where you were the one who has someone in the palm of your hand. And you basically got them when they were at their low, when they were very vulnerable. So that's kind of what I see here. But I have the Ten of Swords, which is like a complete ending. I'm getting a feeling of like devastation. And I feel that for some of you, there may have been like a contract that you signed when you were feeling very vulnerable, when you were feeling very down. And so because of, you know, your vulnerability, because of like being a little bit naive, you ended up signing a contract. And so now you're kind of like someone's puppet and you don't really know how to get out of it. And I feel that you realized a little bit too late what you got yourself into, because I have the Moon reversed, which signifies like secrets coming to be revealed, secrets coming to the surface, and realizing the truth about some sort of situation, realizing secrets, realizing just coming to a lot of realizations, coming to a lot of epiphanies. You know, you kind of see through the muddy water now. You can see through the facade. You can see through the mirage, if you will. And I feel that some of you did it a little bit too late. And I think that with the Lovers card reversed, it's kind of saying Some of you made the decision that was very tempting. I feel that some of you fell into temptation, and some of you ended up making a decision that felt right in that moment, but I feel that a lot of you knew that it was not really the right decision for you in the long term, if that kind of makes sense. Some of you made the decision that was based on instant gratification rather than hard work or determination. I'm thinking of the Knight of Pentacles reversed, so it seems to me like some of you were really not patient enough, or you just try to rush into something too quickly, and I feel like that's why you took the instant gratification. Because maybe you just gave up too quickly, and so having this offer being presented to you in a really cute little package really swayed you, and so now you're in this position where you're someone else's puppet, it seems like. Or the roles could be reversed, and someone else, you are the puppeteer, essentially. So that's kind of what it feels like for some of you. For some of you, with this Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords, it can also be that some of you, there was an offer on the table, right? But maybe it just fell through. Maybe this offer fell through. Maybe you were too late to accept the offer because you were stuck in your own mind, just wallowing with the Five of Cups, right? Kind of like in a sense of self-pity. And I feel like that offer fell through for whatever reason, and it completely ended with this Ten of Swords, and there's no way to go back to it, because once you have the Ten of Swords, it's over. It's like a permanent ending for some of you. So that could be one thing for you, and because of that ending, because that offer fell through, I feel that some of you are falling into, or have fallen into, some sort of temptation or addiction or vice, something that it just isn't very healthy for you, something that is very tempting and it seems very alluring at first, but there is kind of like an ulterior motive behind it. And I don't want to say ulterior motive, but there's something, it keeps you trapped in some way. So, for example, this can be in relation to like an addiction to work. It can be being a shopaholic. It can be a workaholic. It can be some sort of addiction like alcoholism, being addicted to your drugs or something. Something along those lines, right? So it could be that because of this, you fell kind of like into some of you may have fallen into just a really unhealthy cycle that you're having a hard time getting out of, and it's a part of it has to do with the fact that you haven't put in genuine effort to pull yourself out of the situation. I feel that for some of you, it's very comfortable that you're in this state of being out of control, because then that means that you don't have to make any sort of major decisions, if that kind of makes sense. You just have to sit back and relax and just do whatever it is that you're doing, continue feeding into this vice. But I think that with the moon reversed, you're having to face your own reflection. You have to see, I feel that some of you are really being forced in a way to see your own reflection and to see what you're doing to yourself. And I don't think that you really like that. And I feel that a lot of you are kind of like falling deeper and deeper into the cycle that you're in, because it's so much easier, right? With the moon reversed, the Lovers reversed, you're making the decision that's easier, not the decision that's better for you. So a lot of you could be making the decision that's easier for you because you don't want to face your reflection, because you don't want to face your shadow, because you don't want to face the truth or the reality of a situation. And I think that for some of you, you're really heartbroken over something. I feel like someone may have led you on, but there's some sort of like complete ending to this situation. Yeah, some of you could really be partying a lot and like trying to numb your mind, trying to numb yourself out. I have the Nine of Swords reversed and the Three of Cups. So this to me is like partying a lot. And then this is you trying to numb out the pain. This is you trying to numb out any sort of emotions, any sort of feelings. And it could be, you could be doing that by falling into temptation or giving into your vice, whatever it is. Like it could even be like binge eating or something like that. Something that makes you numb the pain, that helps you numb the pain, should I say. So I want to clarify this Five of Cups, okay? So why are you feeling this way? What is the cause of this Five of Cups? So can you clarify this Five of Cups, please? What is this disappointment? Why is Scorpio feeling this way? What is the cause of all of this? All right. Excuse me. We have the High Priestess. So some of you may not even know why you're feeling this way. Again, this could be in relation to a Pisces or a Cancer or another Scorpio. So there's a lot of water coming through here. I feel that some of you are really just isolating yourselves. Like, I just feel that for some of you, this is just like like an episode. It's an episode of just a lot of sadness. For some of you, this could just be depression, like really hitting you, which I understand and I get that, and I empathize, and I'm sending you my love and my blessings, and I'm sending you peaceful energy to you so that you can just pull yourself out of this, because I know how hard that can be. But for some of you, I feel like some of you aren't really aware of what is going on. But I also think that some of you are really just isolating yourselves. And I think because of the fact that you're really isolating yourselves and confining yourselves and putting yourself in, like, basically being incredibly solitary and reclusive, I feel like that's not helping you. I feel that the fact that you're stuck with your own thoughts and with your own, like, self-deprecation and like your own self-deprecating thoughts, and the fact that you're not talking to anyone about your feelings, you're just really locking yourself up. I feel like that's what is causing a lot of this despondency with this Five of Cups. You're not reaching out to anyone, and I feel like you don't even expect people to reach out to you. I feel like you're just wallowing in your own misery. And I feel like for some of you with this High Priestess, some of you could be, like, spiritually imbalanced. It could be that some of you are seeing, like, things from the other side. Maybe you're seeing spirits, and maybe that's freaking you out, and maybe you're just, like, trying to avoid that, and you're confining yourself because of that. I also feel with the High Priestess, there's just information that you don't want to be revealed to you, or just secret information that you're aware of. But I just feel like this is you just keeping secrets. This is like your secrets getting the best of you, and I feel like you're just isolating yourself a lot. Yeah, I have the Four of Cups reversed, so this is like avoidance. This is avoidance of you talking to anyone. A Leo could also be involved here because I have Strength here. But with the Strength card and the Page of Wands reversed, this to me is just like you have too much pride to talk about your feelings. You're trying to remain strong. You're trying to remain. You're trying to play it off like you're what's the word? Undefeatable or invincible. But I feel that your resolve is just slowly being cracked. And you're just not talking to anyone about anything. You're keeping it all to yourself because of your pride for a lot of you. So what is this Ace of Pentacles here? What is this new offer? What is this offer of security or opportunity for security? What is this Ace of Pentacles, please? Let's clarify that and see what's going on here. I wonder if some of you with this Ace of Pentacles and the Devil card, maybe you're addicted to money or like have some sort of gambling problem and you're not talking to people about it. Maybe there's a gambling problem that you keep to yourself, that you're keeping a secret, and it's kind of like eating you. It's like eating you from the inside. It's like festering within you, having this secret and having to keep it to yourself. I wonder if it's a gambling problem. And with the Moon card reversed, it's like some of you really have to face that. Oops. Some of you have to really face that that vice. You know, you have to look into your reflection and see what's actually going on. It's like you can't really avoid this anymore. You have to face this. So what is this Ace of Pentacles here? What is this Ace of Pentacles? By the way, I'm using the Santa Muerte tarot deck if you're interested in that. If you're interested in this deck, I really love it, honestly. I got it for my birthday, and I'm so happy. Jeez, these cards are flying out like crazy. All right. Oh my God, I got 3 cards. Actually, I'm gonna put that one there. Yeah. Okay. Let me get everything organized because I really messed up some things. All right, so we have 3 cards that fell out. Your card fell out. So we have Death reversed, right? So this is you resisting change. This is you resisting a rebirth. And I mean, if you look here, Death is pregnant. And I feel like this just talks about the cycle of death and rebirth and how everything is just a cycle. And with this card reversed, it's just saying to me that you kind of don't, it's almost like some of you have become so complacent in your own addictions or in your own vices that you don't even want the change to happen because you're familiar with this heartbreak or something. And then we have the 2 of Cups reversed. So this could be like a disharmonious relationship. And then we have the 3 of Swords reversed, which signifies a need to heal. So for some of you, I feel like with this Ace of Pentacles, I feel like some of you were actually given like a second chance, or you were given an opportunity to heal some sort of situation. It could have been with a relationship in your life, a past relationship in your life, or a relationship that you're currently in. Whatever relationship this is, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be anything really. But what I'm seeing here is you had the opportunity. You were literally offered a token to redeem yourself essentially, and you didn't take it. You resisted it, and now you're just stuck in this 5 of Cups where maybe you're just wallowing in your own, I don't know, and like you're wallowing in your own pity. You're like sitting in a puddle of your own tears. And then I have the 6 of Cups reversed, which is like an inability to really move forward. It's stagnancy, it's complacency. It can also just be someone from the past coming up in your life. And I feel that for some of you, you could be the person from the past who is coming up. And it's not really for the best of reasons. I feel like you keep on coming back to this person's life. And maybe you're promising, this could be like a Libra that you're dealing with. A Libra could be dealing with you because this was similar to the Libra reading in the sense that, they're going back to a person that's just not doing anything for them. But I just feel like you're resisting change, you're resisting transformation, you're resisting your own, your innate ability, if you will, because I have the Death card reversed, and I feel like, I really do feel like you were, like, given a token for redemption, and you just threw it down the drain, because you would rather remain in this mindset of just pitying yourself, or feeling bad for yourself, or wallowing in your own misery. Yeah. And I feel that for some of you, I think that some of you are really having a hard time moving on from a situation because you're so dead set on, like, having things your way or like, being the puppeteer. So for some of you, I mean, okay, so this is like another way to like look at it, but I have the Devil card here, right? And this entire time I've been saying how like you're the puppet in all of this, but I think that some of you are really taking on the role of the puppeteer where you're trying to be in control, where you're trying to, be in control of everything, do everything, make everyone do something, get a certain reaction out of people. Because you feel bad about yourself for whatever reason that it is. And I think that some of you are struggling to accept some sort of ending with this 10 of Swords. I feel that some of you are struggling to accept that things have already ended and you're resisting that. That's why we have Death reversed. You're struggling to accept that an ending took place and there's nothing that you can do about it. For some of you, this could be in relation to a relationship. This could be the fact that you don't want to let go of a relationship. And that's why I have the 6 of Cups reversed as well with the 2 of Cups reversed. It's like, you don't want to let go of this relationship. You want things to end on your own terms. You want to be in control of the situation. Maybe you even want to hurt this person to make them see how you felt or whatever. It's the whole God thing again. I told you this before. It's the whole God thing where you're like, you think you're like invincible to karma and you're trying to like put karma on other people. That's the whole thing that's going on again. So you're trying to be in control of this relationship. Some of you could like be codependent. Some of you could really be codependent with this Devil and the 2 of Cups reversed. Some of you could be like very codependent and like maybe some of you even like try to. Oh, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. You're stuck in your ways. you're stuck in your ways when it comes to relationships, and you want things to be a certain way. And I feel that you take advantage of your power in relationships, and I feel that you know what to say to get what you want. And I feel like some of you really have to face that with this moon reversed. I feel like a lot of you really have to reflect on that and really have to, like, ask yourselves why you do that, or ask yourselves what the point, what is the ultimate end game in all of this? What is the ultimate end game in this little game that you play for yourself? Because to you, it's, for some of you, it feels like this is just a game to you. Like, it's almost like you don't even take it seriously. I feel that some of you are really actually over it. You're over the situation, but you're bored, so you want to create chaos, and you want to kind of like pester this other person, or you just want to pester, like, you just want things to just continue, like, you just want to stir the pot, is what it seems like. You want to stir the pot because you're bored. And so I feel that some of you may have reached out to this person under the guise that you want to heal or that you want to make amends, but really you want to end things on your own terms because you don't like the fact that maybe they made you feel helpless, or maybe that you just felt helpless in the situation the last time you spoke for whatever, something like that. And so I feel like you just keep on coming back up. You keep on coming back up. And I think it has to do with the fact that you're just addicted to the chaos. And I feel that some of you, you're just like, again, you want to feel in control. Some of you are really control freaks. And I mean, I know how Scorpios are, so I get it. Like, I see your logic. I mean, I don't agree with it, but I see it. So some of you could really be trying to act like the puppeteer. Again, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, or Gemini, or another Scorpio in your life, or a Virgo, because I have the Hermit as well. But yeah, that's what it seems to me. You don't want to accept some sort of ending, and so you kind of took the opportunity to basically, like, be a pest. That's what it feels like, honestly. That's really what it feels like for some of you. Yeah, I feel like you really wanted to end things on your own terms, but you're just being foolish. I don't think you actually had a plan. I think that you're rushing into it. I mean, I have the Eight of Wands. So I feel that some of you were really just rushing into it. You took all of this action, but you really didn't think things through. So now that you're in the situation, you're like, oh, damn, like, what do I do? So that's what I have for you guys. I feel like you're trying to make it seem like you're this super calculated sort of person, when in reality, you're not. Like, you're really trying to seem like you had everything planned out and that you know what you're doing. But really, I feel that you're just emotionally charged because you were hurt. Your ego was hurt. And so in order to make your ego feel okay, you're giving into it. And you're pestering this person. You're hitting them up again, trying, like, under the guise that, like, you want to make amends or whatever. But really, it's just to make your ego feel better. But I feel that it's not even, like, working out in your favor. Like, it's not even working out in your favor. Because you just look dumb. Yeah, you just look dumb. So, let's see. What message does Scorpio need at this time? Alright, well, that was quick. Know your worth. This was the card for Virgo. So, this to me talks about, like, for you, I would say that know your worth has a lot to do with, okay, so for those that are going through really strong bouts of, just going through a really emotionally hard time, and, you know, you're having a hard time making progress, I think that know your worth is just saying that you need to remind yourself how powerful that you are. You need to remind yourself that you are a powerful being and that you are in control of your own life, or you are in control of the way that you react to your life. You're not in control of the things that happen to you, but you're in control of how you react. So know your worth to me is just saying that you have to really remind yourself that you are a powerful person, that you are a wonderful being, and that, you know, even if people don't appreciate you for your quirks or for your qualities, that doesn't mean that you are not worthy. It doesn't mean that you are not special. it just means that they don't appreciate it and they don't see your worth. And so you have to personally find validation within yourself so that you can pull yourself out of your own vices or your own addictions or your own unhealthy or toxic habits and just accept things the way that they are, in the sense of accepting the endings and no longer lingering in past or unproductive energy, and just take the time to reflect on everything that has gone on and allow yourself to go through a rebirth. I feel that you have to believe that you are worthy of a rebirth, that you are worthy of a clean slate, so that you can lay a solid foundation here, okay? Some of you might need to work on your heart chakra, so you need to tell yourself, like, I am worthy, I love myself, I am worthy of healthy relationships, I am worthy of all of these things. You know, you can look up like heart chakra affirmations online. You can look up heart chakra meditations on YouTube. You can journal, do all of these things. You can do yoga. You can practice yoga specifically for your heart chakra, whatever it is. Focus on that for some of you, because I think a lot of you really struggle with your self-worth, are really struggling with your self-worth. And I feel that a lot of you also are really functioning from your ego rather than anything else, really. So take that for what it is. And learn to no longer function based off of your ego, but based off of your higher self and off of pure intention. And don't be scared to evolve. I feel that some of you really need to stop resisting evolution, and I think that some of you have actually really become complacent in your evolution and in your growth in general, because it's almost like you like the fact that some of you are the puppeteer. Some of you like the fact that you are the puppet and that you don't have to make decisions for yourself because you expect other people to make them for you. So that's something to keep in mind. I think that it's really important to hold yourself accountable and to always be open to growth and to always reflect on your attitude, on, you know, all of this stuff, rather than just remaining complacent. Because if you just sit in your own complacency, then you're not evolving as a person, and you're just gonna stay in the same cycles, and you're gonna live out the same experiences until you decide that you're tired of that. So Scorpio, what affirmation do you need to hear for the week of July 29th? What affirmation do you need to hear? If you're interested, this is the Affirmators deck. So, all right. Oh, perfect. This is perfect. Okay, I'm going to read 3 affirmations for you. Right now, the one that fell out is ideal partnership. So, I want you to tell this to yourself, okay? I am a rare and precious find, and my brilliance will be reflected back to me when I am paired with a true match. My ideal partnerships and working relationships are easy and free-flowing. I deserve greatness because I am greatness. And to paraphrase Rumi, what I'm looking for is also looking for me. In fact, he or she might be paraphrasing Rumi right now. And then we have patience. This is what it looks like. Congratulations. You've been granted more patience. You may start using it right away or much, much later. Waiting a long time is a sort of option now afforded to you by greater patience. Can you believe it? Look at this. You're still reading and you still haven't started getting annoyed yet. Imagine how this patience will transform your life. Imagine how easy it will be to go to the post office. That's funny. And then we have impermanence. Life is always changing, and I drift easily through those changes, good and bad. As I drift through hard times, I can take comfort in them, knowing that I will leave them behind. As I drift away from good times, I can take comfort in knowing that more will come my way. Impermanence is an equal opportunity non-entity. Non-entity? Yeah. That's what it looks like. So I feel like this is very relevant to you, Scorpio. Be open to change, be open to evolution, be patient with yourself, and know that you are worthy of your ideal relationship. Know that you are worthy of a healthy relationship rather than codependency or whatever it is that you're in right now. So That's all that I have for you, Scorpio. I really hope that you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear your feedback. I always do. I always love to hear, I always love to interact with you. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Share with your family, friends, and neighbors, and dogs. Subscribe and hit the bell notification if you so desire. You can find me on social media at Sinfulpluto on Twitter and Instagram. And if you want to book a reading with me, you can do so at sinfulpluto.com. Okay. I love you so much, and I will talk to you soon.